Hello guys, let's see the problem. The problem name is activity selection. So given an activity with day start and finish day given in array start and end, select the maximum number of activity that can be performed by a single person, assuming that a person can only work on a single activity at a given time. Note, duration of the activity includes both starting and ending day. Okay. So the problem states that we have n activities where each activity contains start and end. A single person will be working, but he can only do a single work or a single activity at a given day. So we have to maximize the number of activity the person is doing. So for example, we have two activities. So start of the first activity is 2 and ending of the first activity is also 2, and the second activity start is 1 and ending is 2. So a person, for the first activity, the person starts the activity at the second day and completes the activity at the second day itself. For the second activity, the person starts the activity at the first day and completes the activity in the second day. So the maximum number of activities a single person can do without overlapping of activities will be 1. Similarly, let's see another example where there are four activities where each activities are given the start and end date. So a person can perform activity 1 and he can perform activity 2 and activity 4, because in activity 1 he starts at day 1 and completes at day 2. In activity 2 he starts at day 3 and completes at day 4. In activity 4, he starts at day 5 and complete at day 6. If we consider this third activity, there will be an overlapping between these two activities. A number of activities we may able to perform may reduce or might be equal. So the maximum number of activities that can be completed without overlapping of the days will be 3. So let's see how the problem can be solved, and we will look into the logic behind. So the logic behind is like we are given n activities. So each activity will be having a start and finish day. So it will be in an array format. So we have first step is to the finish sort the activities in terms of finish value, and then first activity will be automatically added, and we will be adding new activity where the start time of the new activity should be greater than the old activity's finish time. So we will be counting number of activities which gives the maximum activity that can be done without overlapping. So this process we are sorting and doing it. This type of problem is known as greedy problem, where we are performing sorting and we are performing the extremum. We are trying to find the extremum, that is maximum or minimum. Max or min. In this problem we are finding maximum and we are sorting in terms of finish time of each activities. So let's see an example. So the example is n is equal to 4. Start array given as 1, 3, 2 and 5. End array is given as 2, 4, 3, 6. So this is start and finish. So let's sort the array in terms of the finish time. So it will be 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 6, 5. So what I am doing is like I am sorting the activities start and end based on the end time. So here the end time of each activity will be sorted. Along with that, the corresponding start time will also be sorted. So basically the first activity will be counted. So count will be 1 at initial stage. So the old finish will be 2. So we have to find a start whose starting date is greater than 2. So this activity starting date is greater than 2. So the count will be incremented to 2 and the old finish will become 4. And we have to find a new starting date whose value is greater than the old finish. So this activity will be considered. So the count becomes 3 and the old finish will become 6. So we have to go on until we reach the end of the activities, and we have to return this count. Hope you all got clear about the logic behind this. Let's see into the code how we can code this problem along with the logic we learned. So let's look into the code. Like I already mentioned, we have start and end time. So we are combining into a single array because we are sorting the end time along with the start date. So the end time will be sorted along with the start date. So this piece does that job, and I already mentioned that the starting activity in the sorted array will be added. So the maximum activity will be 1 at the start, and the last end is like the finish date of the first activity after it has been sorted. So we will be looping and checking whether the new start is greater than the last end time. If it is true, what we will do is like we will increase the activity, we will take the activity into count, and we will update the last finish time. So finally we will return the max activity. So let's submit it. It's successfully submitted, guys. So if you have any doubts or any queries, just comment, and please subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.